Are you the kind of person who enjoys killing demons and anything related to hell? Then if you are, you're gonna find the next two games coming to Nintendo Switch pretty damn interesting. Welcome to Off the Cuff, a video series where I just talk about whatever it is that I feel like talking about off the top of my head without really writing any kind of notes down. It's not anything special, but it's something I like to do every once in a while. This time we're going to talk about how two games in particular got announced for Nintendo Switch. And those two games are Doom Eternal and Diablo 3, and my basic thoughts about that whole thing as a whole. So, as of now, what do I think? Well, very simply, Doom Eternal is a basic guarantee for me. I love Doom and the first Doom. I loved everything to do with the first Doom. And when I mean the first Doom, I don't mean, 1993 Doom. I'm talking about fucking, Doom 2016 basically. So, if you haven't played it and you like shooters, highly recommend that game. That is probably one of my favorite games of the current generation, and it's just so much fun. You don't need to necessarily enjoy the multiplayer, as the multiplayer was easily the weakest part of the whole package. But Doom 2016 was just a wild ride and just one of the best fucking shooters of the generation so far, and still one of my favorite games, period. So, with that being said, Doom Eternal is pretty much a guarantee. My likelihood of buying the game is 100%. I am no doubt buying that game, and chances are I'm no doubt buying the game on day one. I'm completely committed to playing Doom Eternal. It looks great. It looks like more of Doom 2016 with a whole lot of new mechanics tied to it, like that grappling hook on the shotgun. That looks incredible. The movement looks crazy. The executions look as visceral as ever. I am totally on board with Doom Eternal. The only thing I'm unsure about is I know this is a Nintendo Switch kind of channel, or like a Nintendo channel as a whole, but truth is I'm unsure if I really want to get Doom Eternal on Switch in particular. I'm still debating that myself. I did end up having the same kind of question in my mind when it came to Dark Souls Remastered, because Dark Souls was something like, do I want the 60 FPS, or do I just want it portable? In the end, I decided to go with the Switch version, which meant that I did have to wait, but now that that's coming out, I believe sometime October, it doesn't really affect me anymore, so I'm alright with that. And with that being said, what about Doom Eternal? Doom Eternal, it's the same thing, do I want 60 FPS or not? And if I don't, am I willing to trade that for portability? And when it came to Dark Souls, that was a yes. When it comes to Doom Eternal, I honestly don't know. I own Doom on my Xbox One and my Nintendo Switch. It's good. I'm one of the people who believe that Doom 2016 on Switch is a good port. It may not be the best version of the game by any means, but it's the only version of the game that's portable. And to me, the game runs well for the most part, and when it comes to playing portably, that's all I can really ask for. I'm not expecting 60 frames per second 4K on a portable device. I'm not gonna get that, and that's okay. I think it's realistic to not expect that. So I don't know, Doom Eternal. I don't really care about graphics of any kind. My biggest thing is more frame rate than anything else. But again, it's going to be one of those scenarios where, am I going to want to trade 60 FPS on Doom Eternal in favor of portability, or am I going to want portability over 60 FPS? It's something I'm not sure about. It's something I'm going to have to think about for quite some time. But hey, who knows? Maybe I'll end up double dipping. But honestly, I'm probably going to try to refrain from double dipping. But I don't know what Future May is going to decide. So that's all I can say. Doom Eternal, I am hyped for. I'm looking forward to that in every capacity. But honestly, obviously, that's not the only game releasing. We also have Diablo 3 coming to Nintendo Switch. Now, this was leaked a while ago. I think it was months ago that it was first mentioned in some capacity. But now we got an official announcement, and that's great. It looks great. I've played a bit of Diablo 3 on my PS4. I own Diablo 3. I didn't finish it in any capacity. I did have fun with it, though. I played with some friends, and we had some fun with it. So I do like Diablo. I'm not like the biggest fan of Diablo. I didn't play the first two or anything like that. I just kind of came in at 3 when it came out on the PS4, and I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. I kind of stopped playing it due to like other games releasing, and so I didn't really, have the drive to go back to it after those other games. I don't know. I might have just forgotten about it. Like life happens, you forget about games, and you just kind of don't go back to the games you thought you would. But the biggest challenge for me is, Diablo 3 was a fun game, but do I want to double dip on it for Switch? I know it has like all the DLC. I know it has some exclusive content. Like on screen, I should be putting it on screen. Maybe I'll put it back when Diablo was first up, when I first started talking about it. I mean, but on screen you should be seeing like the cool like Ganondorf set you get if you buy Diablo 3 on Switch, which is kind of cool looking. It is really fucking weird though, because I was expecting, when the leak happened and they mentioned that, I was expecting it to be like you just get his armor set and maybe his sword and that would be it. But you also get his face. And I don't know how that works. I don't really... Maybe there's something in Diablo that does stuff like that. I'm not really sure. It's been so long since I've played Diablo. And again, I didn't even beat it to begin with. So it's not like I'm an expert in any capacity. But it's weird that part of the set is his face. It's like his actual like face, head, his head as a whole and all that. Like that's just... That throws me the fuck off. So that creeped me the hell out. But yeah, so that's a thing. And you have what is it? You have like, it's hard for me to say. Do I want to double dip on this? Because I have it on PS4, and to my knowledge, it's gonna be a full $60 again. And that's, I don't know, man. Like, that's hard. Because Doom Eternal, I can say for sure, if I want it on Switch, I'm going to buy it because it's a brand new game, and it's not double dipping in any capacity. But like Diablo 3, I do own on PS4, although I would have to buy like the DLCs, and I wouldn't get the exclusive content. That, and the game's not portable in any way. So are those things enough to make me want to buy it? As of right now, I'm unsure. I don't know. I honestly do not know. Portably, would that be enough to make me play the game more? The exclusive content, and let's be real here, from what I've seen, the exclusive content for the Switch version doesn't look like it's a lot. But the major reason why I would buy it is more about the fact that it's portable and that it has like all the DLC that I don't have on the PS4 version. I know Reaper of Souls is on the PS4 version, but I don't think I have like, I think it's called Rise of the Necromancer, if I'm remembering it correctly. I don't have any of those things on PS4. So, but then again, I'm sure if I did want to play Diablo again, I could easily just buy the DLC and leave it at that, and I'm guarantee you that'd be cheaper than just buying the whole game again. But then I don't have the game portable. It's this whole dilemma. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm a very indecisive kind of person. But yeah, when it comes to these two games and buying these kind of games, or buying these games, I mean, Doom Eternal is a guarantee. I just don't know what platform I will be getting it on. And Diablo 3 on Switch is a huge maybe. It's a maybe. I don't know. I could do it, but I could not. But you should let me know what you guys think, because I'm very indecisive, and maybe like the comments that I get about what you guys think about the games coming out and whether or not you'll be getting them on your Switches. It maybe will help me kind of figure out what I want, because I don't know. It's hard because I love Doom, but I don't know if I want it like portable in this respect. It's a hard thing to think of, man. It's a very hard thing. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys feel about these two games coming to Switch. Let me know if you plan on picking them up in any way. And like the video if you like the video, dislike the video if you dislike the video, share it with your friends and all that shit. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.